Where's the house?
We return again to a house in Marshall, with now our 4 investigators with 1 absent, looking to save an entirely separate 6th investigator who is trapped within the house itself. These 5 investigators who are present today may introduce themselves in no particular order.
I'm Adam Morrowland, and I have a weary sense of dread.
I'm Don.
Hi,
I'm the idiot.
Casey, and I am very,
Wow,
I
good
am very
timing.
concerned for the well-being of everyone.
You might have to do that again, Dark, because you and me
Yeah.
are
We started at the same time.
I'm afraid the bimorphous blob of Don KC's not here today, so... But we got Casey's. We can move on to Don if he wants to go next.
I'm Don. I'm the idiot stuck in the house.
I was half expecting somebody else to interrupt him. We have 2 others.
Hey, I'm Thomas. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the one who always introduced themselves last due to social awkwardness or some other unforeseen cause.
Hello, everyone. I am Fluffy, and I am Dr. Floyd.
Oh yeah, yeah, you are Dr. Floyd, definitely. Anyway, so what?
Hang on. What'd I say? What did I say wrong?
No, you didn't say anything wrong.
You were expecting me to say more, weren't you?
I spaced out, so I was like, "Oh yeah, you did."
Wait, sometimes when people space out like that and they just go, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're
no."
done.
It's
like,
because I woke up an hour ago and I didn't take an Adderall because I don't want my sleep to be impacted. So we're going raw today for lack of a better word.
Please, disclaimer, everyone: the DM is EPs.
So expect bullshit.
Oh God.
So, it's 8 p.m. You believe that now you may be able to go through the town without being seen. There are 5 of you in the car. Fuyu knows the way to the house. Oh, right, and Fuyu is having to be controlled by me.
You forgot.
So, are you guys gonna, like, just sit around here napping? Or are we gonna go save Dawn?
Let's go kick some ass.
And
Yeah.
she starts skipping off in the direction of the house.
Whoa, wait a minute. Maybe we should just drive.
She
got lost.
Whoa, no.
Don't drive.
I
We bought this
am
car here
going-
for the reason of the town has a nasty prejudice against us.
whether you are driving or
I'm
not.
going to vote.
What?
I'm going to vote for being as inconspicuous as possible.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
whether you decide to drive or not, Fuyu is skipping off without you and ignoring you.
Oh shit.
So just like shadow her in the darkness.
Yeah. To be fair, yes, in the darkness, and yes, it's at night, so people are going to be asleep. However, it doesn't mean that the people are not going to be weary and they'll realize, oh, we're here as well.
No, you probably have to do stealth rolls. I foresee already.
Oh,
I got a feeling
This
about
is a
that too.
This is a very small town. If you don't talk to each other and you like avoid like being out in the super open, you can probably make it there without even needing a stealth roll. There's not really anybody outside their house at the moment. Streets are dead quiet.
If we could just take the path that, like, as long as we don't go, as long as we can, take paths that of, what was it? Be like water, take the path of least resistance. Keyword, resistance as no conflict.
Follow Fallout rule or Far Cry rules. Yeah.
you okay, Randy?
Take that path. That isn't the fucking road.
You sound tired, man.
We are kindred spirits in this regard. So you're all walking your way to Marshall with Fuyu making your way there. You realize by remembering the address that this should be like about a 10-minute, 15-minute at most walk. Based on what Fuyu told you earlier, somehow that took her an hour and a half. You're not sure why, but you have a little bit of an inkling as to why when she suddenly loses her direction and must rely on Kermit guiding her.
Yeah, we'll roll.
You all,
Well, no, not following that, but like just
well, you essentially, somewhat for a couple minutes, have to follow a frog, but eventually you end up at the house, and I will read the
Okay.
description once more.
Here we go, baby.
So, the house sits down a dirt path on the forested edge of the town. It seems to sit on the laurels of its age, haunted by the events that have now occurred here, not sharing the same glow of the moonlight as the other buildings bask in. It withdraws into the shadows in a very disconcerting manner. The farmhouse has only one story, with what seems like an attic with windows on each side of the building. As you arrive, you get a very uneasy feeling at being in its presence, the warnings and recollection of Bondel hanging very heavily in your mind.
Okay.
What can we do?
All right. So we have two guys who are probably banged up,
You know what?
basically captured, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
more or less.
Yeah.
So what I propose is
Let's go in an unorthodox way. Actually, since
Let's
what was
go.
it? Like I say unorthodox in the way of so Fuyu. You happen
Yeah.
like when you were in when you were taking a tour around the house and you talked about being inside the house. What did you remember like where in terms of how do I put into words? Do you remember like a general direction of like if like the basement is located in the back of the house or more located towards in front of the house, or is it
oh
more
god,
to the
we're
side?
breaking into this house again.
I don't know where the basement is. All I know is that this place has a front and a back door, and there's a big living room, okay? And there was loud whoosh sounds in there.
I feel like
Okay.
Fulo would say under the house.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I suggest that we first thing we do, we gotta find these two idiots.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta I'm not saying that actually in character. We have to find the two that are in there. I might have just enough able to at least uh get them get them well enough to where they can walk out of the house, and then we go from there based on what entity or whatever is haunting this place.
And Fuyu points to the front door, says, I went in that way. I didn't even close it, so it's unlocked. We can just walk in. Or if you want to go through the back door, if you want to be all sneaky-like, I guess, we could go that way.
Honestly,
I
whoever's
think
gonna
we
be
could-
waiting for us is already know like wherever we're gonna go. It's just a matter of can we try to get to the basement as fast as possible?
I vote that we as much as I hate this because of previous experiences with houses, we might need to separate into into two groups to investigate a way down there.
Like just for finding the basement.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough. Honestly, how about this? I might have an idea. Let's see if we can open the doors, and from our perspective of looking through the house, either from the back or the front, we can try to guess, in terms of like getting a view through the door, and opening both doors, from the front and the back.
Well,
of the
the
house.
front door is already
Front door is
open.
already open.
Well, no, just like I say, like getting a glimpse of inside there in terms of not going in, but getting a glimpse inside and seeing what could be in there.
But we
before
also need.
proceed.
Well, we also don't know the actual state that Dawn and the lawyer are in, so it could be time sensitive. So I suggest we split up just so we can at least get to them before something happens.
Okay, it's gonna be tough, but
Well, he's been here for like 10 hours, right?
Yeah, but there
What-
could have. I think after Fuyu left, something they were scared about some guy, right? Shit could have happened while we were waiting for sundown. You never know.
Well, I don't know how you guys do it up where you come from, but I know I'm going to save my friend, and with that, Fuyu walks around towards the back entrance.
All right.
well, let's
So
roll
what
with
do
them.
you-
Adam and Casey, you follow Fuyu Thomas, you're with me. We're going through the front.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
And as you two can go into the front, but as the others go into the back, you're following a bit behind Fuyu. And as she turns the corner, she stops. And she looks somewhat surprised and says, guys,
What now?
there's a giant hole in the roof area back here.
What? Roof hole?
It's big. Like, real big.
I wish Fuyu was here.
So, as soon as she says that there is a big hole in the roof, I'm like, okay. Casey immediately would know, like, she would know, like, basic, like, building structure at the very least, and know that if there is a hole in the roof big enough that you can see it
Alright.
from the ground floor, something massive went through it, or like, it's that's not a good thing. Something had to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And
What about?
Dark, you can actually make a roll on this. I'm trying to decide which roll it should be. You can choose whether to roll against your occult or your idea.
For a success, I'd say idea. For a chance to level up that skill, you could do occult.
Yeah, because you don't actually have a check on your occult. The one instantly improved it, but it doesn't count as a check.
What's the... Oh. Rolls from...
Idea is which one again? Education?
Intelligence stat.
Intelligent.
Intelligence? Well, I'm gonna go with occult because that is honestly not much of a difference in terms of, like, the chances. Oh,
woo!
So,
Hard success.
yeah, KC, it's free. The wards that you determined were very powerful wards, they're not active anymore.
Oh shit.
Okay,
If
so,
there's a gigantic hole and what Fuyu
Okay.
said was that huge noise coming from the attic, that thing's free.
okay, so Casey, is she kind of looks at it for a second, and then, oh shit, oh fuck.
Well,
I
guess
thought we had till midnight.
No, that's when we have to do the thing.
Yeah, it's about 8:15 now. And as you two are
That's all Casey says. That is all she says. She doesn't elaborate or anything. She just, oh shit.
and as you come to that realization, and the other two on the other side are stepping on the porch, about to raise their hand to the door to push it in a bit more.
Casey, Casey at that point is going to run as fast as she can back to the other side of the house.
As you're running to the other side of the house, every single one of you hears a horrible, blood-curdling scream for help. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
The blood-curdling scream is coming
For
from him.
help, though, that's the thing.
It might be the lawyer. Or Dawn.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Ooh, if it's Don, would he have to do it?
Oh god. This is
It is not done. In fact, all of you can somewhat tell where it comes from because it's just that loud against the silent night. It is coming from the woods. Around the rear of the house. The same direction as the wall that faces the outwards with all the symbols drawn on it. It is a horrific scream for help. It sounds like somebody's honestly being murdered.
Oh, so
Someone please help me! It's a very you can
do
tell
better
it's a
than that.
man who is reduced to screaming like a very high-pitched lady
Ooh,
because he is so
wait.
scared.
Hold on.
Alright, Floyd is booking it that direction.
into the woods in the darkness.
Yeah, mind if I join you, Floyd?
Yeah.
Can I do another occults roll to see if
You can
like
identify it.
Don't
yeah,
worry,
to
I
see
got.
if like I can figure out if this is like, you know, a ploy from
A ruse.
whatever it is. Yeah, a ruse. There we go.
Yeah, sure. You can try that.
Try.
Please, please, please.
Probably won't happen. I mean, we're.
Excuse me.
You're good.
Got.
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
Dad,
I
did you-
accidentally pressed the back button on my mouse.
Okay.
You're good. Go ahead.
Ah, damn, my arm hurts.
Oh, by the way, you can check the occult skill since you rolled a hard success on it.
Yes.
Also, I need to get all of my copies of everybody's sheets open.
Yeah.
Floyd, Kaia's,
Morrowland. There we
Thomas.
Yeah. Oh, 69. Nice.
Damn.
I want to push it.
You would like to push it. Okay. Go ahead.
Fuck!
No!
Even
we're
worse.
going in there
I can't
regardless.
even see the rolls, but I can kind of tell what they are.
69 and
92.
92.
69
Wow,
and
that's
90.
unfair.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
We're just gonna go in there blind. Don't worry.
Yeah, you.
Is there something else that I could
we
roll?
okay.
for
does-
like? Wait a second.
Wait,
Is
wait,
this
wait.
really a good idea?
Wait. Who has would it be
Mythos?
natural world if they can see if it's an animal roar?
Hold on.
Kaia, you feel like, yeah, this could absolutely be a ruse considering the pieces that you put together. But the thing is, when you think about it, it feels slightly weird when you think about it, like as if the thought didn't pop into your head in exactly the same way as a lot of other thoughts do. It feels exceptionally reactionary, even for this situation. But can you really deny that this thing could probably do that? I mean, with what you read, it was apparently driving people mad, wasn't it?
You know what? Hang on. Now I'm thinking of it. If that thing's already out and busted loose, chances are it's probably already out in the woods. So yeah. Honestly, wait, now that I think of it, with that in mind, technically the house, it wouldn't be free range to go in there because who knows, there might be something else that's also in there. But like, genuinely speaking, if like the main baddie, I would suppose, is already out of the house or more or less just tormenting someone in the woods, or at least just trying to lure people in, then chances are, honestly, we could just try to go in the house and just try to ambush. Just try to get the guy,
Okay. This person might be half mangled and would probably be one of the best sacrifices we could make if it is a lucky roll.
I thought we were doing the lawyer.
That's what I'm saying. If things pander out, we have second options.
Okay.
Yeah, even Dawn hears this. Because it's actually, like, so loud.
Well, not the lawyer part, of course.
Am I in the house? Or
Yep,
am
you
I
are
there?
still there.
Do I hear them or do I hear the roar? What do I hear?
Oh, no, you don't hear.
Roar.
You hear a scream, a cry, a blood-curdling yelp for help. You're so far insulated from the sound that you don't know where it's coming from, but it sounds like outside.
Also, Floyd taking off is part of their like history stuff because you
Yep.
never leave a man behind.
All
So
right.
That's
Fluff
what
is
they
running
like.
into the woods in the dark.
All right, just someone go with
I
Fluff
have a
just to make sure she's-
flashlight.
Is the lawyer still with me?
Just
Yes,
someone,
and the third person.
just
Oh.
someone go with Fluff. So, well, I mean, like either me or someone else. If no
Adam,
one's
come
gonna
with
go,
me. Come on.
okay, I'll go.
What?
So Adam and Fluff are going into the woods.
With our flashlights. Don't try to say we're just going
Yep.
off without our flashlights.
Yep, with your flashlights.
Yes, but you are still running blindly into darkness.
Slender, this is not. Or maybe it is.
I don't know. I'll
Oh.
find it. If I find a note in the woods, I'm picking it up.
All right.
Hopefully, it's not the slender tubbies.
All right. What you got in store for us, Hex?
Well, I'm deciding if Randy and I'm trying to see if Randy and Dark are following you, are following you, because I know Adam and Fluff are going, and Fuyu is kind of just staring dumbfounded that you guys are abandoning Dawn yet again.
I don't know.
Casey would have started after Floyd, but after probably after 5 meters or something, she would have been she would have kind of slowed down, wait a second.
And this shit's a trick. So, Thomas, the group is 50-50 chasing after the sound and staying here at this point.
I vote that Randy stays with Casey and Fuyu.
Yeah.
Alright. But only because you guys said so.
Okay,
But
so
I
you
can't-
two
I can't
go
decide.
darting off into the woods.
Here we go.
We're going to handle what happens to you guys later,
No!
Okay.
because the other three are probably going to take less time doing what they're doing, or at least coming up with their actions. So
Hold
you
on.
three are left at the house with Randy in front of the front door, I believe, and Casey now in the middle of the yard
Yes!
on the far side of the house,
I'll be right back, guys.
You're good. Hey,
And-
good timing though.
and Fuyu is at the
Alright.
back door. How are you guys
I didn't
entering the house?
I didn't want to yell into the mic.
All right. Well,
Wait.
first of all, Casey is going to go grab Thomas from who was going in through the front, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. So Casey is going to go over to Thomas, and just kind of
Tell me to come over to the other side.
yeah, just kind of grab your arm and come on, we should go to the other side.
And I follow.
So you guys are all going in the back door then, with Fuyu.
Yes.
So you find that the back door is unlocked, and I'm gonna open up my map that I made of this place. It should be in my pictures folder.
I'll be right back.
Go for it.
You're tied up anyways.
So you guys enter into what looks to be a kitchen that is a bit old and dusty, as if not being used, except for one thing which Fuyu spots because they had spotted it last time, which is the continuation of a trail of blood that enters the room and loosely approaches the sink before stopping. And beyond that, this place is a old-style furnished kitchen with chairs around the small dining table for a family of 4 that obviously does not live here. There are 2 windows on the left side of the room, and on the right side of the room is a door. The kitchen does not have a gosh, what's the word for it? A pantry. It does not have a pantry. All of the shelves full of canned goods and supplies for cooking are actually all in the open near a small icebox.
Okie dokie, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Howdy.
Let's-
Hey, I'm gonna
You-
get some water. 1 sec.
You notice in the room that there is a strangely large supply of dog food and water jugs just sitting in the middle of the floor.
Okay.
Does it look like someone other than us has been here recently?
By the trail of somewhat dried blood, someone's definitely been here.
Shit, it went from the sink to the door.
Yes. If you wish to uncover additional details about this room, you can always spot hidden or.
Yep.
Right.
Where is it?
All right. So Casey,
Damn.
seeing
But at least it's not a fumble.
Congratulations, Thomas. You spot a mouse hole and a rat peeking out.
Nice.
With a roll
Completely
like
What
that,
did-
you're
useless.
what
not
did
even
Dark
sure it's a
want?
kitchen anymore.
at seeing that like the blood trail, Casey is going to like and like shining her flashlight going along it. Like trace the trace it from the sink to the door and see if she can find where it leads from the outside or whatever.
Well, doing that, you don't even need a spot hidden roll. You see footprints near the trail of blood that appear to be pretty fresh. These lead from the door to the sink, then seem to double back over towards the pile of water jugs and dog food, and then back out the door they came in.
All right. Casey is going to point that out to Thomas.
Maybe we should open the door.
Fuyu informs you before you go to the door that this would absolutely lead into the living room that they were in before.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, they're exploring the house. They found a lot of dog food and water jugs.
So,
Okay then.
where does the other end of the blood trail go?
It goes to the sink and then stops.
So
I'm not
like
the-
is so like the blood doesn't like go outside or anything. It doesn't.
Nope. Just to the sink.
Is there something about the sink?
Fuyu decides to open the door and walk into the living room. Is anybody following her?
Yes. We must follow the blood trail that way.
In that case, Fuyu, you
Can I roll
Randy.
to hear, see if I can hear him?
Yeah, you can.
I don't think I will, because I've been sucking at rolling lately, but...
Can't hurt, right? Unless you hear the voices in your head, I guess. Oh, yep, definitely.
No, can't hurt.
You hear the awful, punishing sounds of silence as you grow ever more thirsty.
Oh my god. Hello, darkness, my
So-
old friend.
So we're in the living room now.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
The lawyer perks up and says, "Someone's home. They're in the back. They came through the back door."
Damn, bro. The freaking
Dang.
lawyer. He's got bat ears.
He got
Yeah, I'm gonna roll another one.
Bat ears.
For the third person in the room. No, they're just sitting there slowly, kind of droning to themselves.
Alright, I didn't hear, so...
Yep.
And honestly, so I don't really have much I can say.
Should we speak up or should we? Fuyu might be back, or actually, yeah, that's your friend, isn't it? It's a woman's voice.
That's not a terrible idea. And if you really heard someone, it's worth the shot.
And all three of you, because they are shouting loud enough to be very easily heard, you hear the lawyer's voice calling if anybody is there.
Well, I guess not. Okay.
And Fuyu shouts back, "Donny boy! Lol, dude! We came back! I told you we would! Where are you guys at?"
Do we
I'm
know?
going to...
Like I know that their voices are below us, but does it sound
Uh-uh.
like they're coming from like elsewhere, like an indication of like where an
A sense of direction.
yeah, like how it would echo through the basement up to wherever the door is.
I'd imagine that would have been.
Somewhat
There's a-
near your position below you. But
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
definitely under this living room.
I'm going
And
to
somewhat
yell
close.
second door from the right of the front door, since I had the map and I studied it.
They have entered from the opposite way that you did.
Well, that's all I can tell them. I don't know where they are. I'm gonna say second door from the right of the front
The
door.
lawyer said they entered from the back, based on how amazing his hearing was in that moment.
Oh, I do know. All right, then I'm gonna say second door to the left from the next door from the kitchen to.
You guys
To the
know
left.
that you have, in this room, there are 6 doors, 3 on the left, 3 on the right. You have entered near a well-furnished living room area, with a lot of lounging chairs and bookshelves, lamps, and a radio that has been stripped for parts there. There's also a lot of firewood and a fireplace that has long been unlit on the right side of the room. Or no, on the left side of the room, since you've entered from the back. The second door, you have entered this room through the first door on the left side of the house. So he is telling you the second door on the left side of this room. You would need to walk across the room.
Alright. I'm gonna walk across the room.
Yep. And now that you are in the central room of this very small house, I'm actually going to provide you a map that is unlabeled.
Okay, so then we entered the back.
Where's
That's
the
the
map?
kitchen. We're in the living room.
I posted the unlabeled. Dawn is the only person with the labeled one, since he is the only person who decided to take the deed to the house, which also included a map of it.
So then we want to take from our direction the door on the left, the middle door on the left.
Yep.
Okay, I want to go and try to open it then.
Yep, Fuyu is right behind you. And as you open this door, it is stairs down. They
Oh,
snake at a 90-degree angle to the left. It's dark.
I got a flashlight though.
Use your flashlight that illuminates the stairway. Is dark coming along with them?
Casey is going to Casey is going to just in case she has to like draw her gun or something, she's going to undo the holster.
Alright.
Like
I
at the
don't know.
top, you know how there's like there's something to keep it down?
Yep. But you
Yeah.
are not drawing it, correct?
No, not now.
Alright.
Not right now.
Okay.
That reminds me.
You guys
I
make...
want.
Hmm?
I want to
But
brandish
she
my axe.
is she is going to keep her hand kind of like close to it just in case.
The crazy drifter lady draws her gun. And as you approach the door, there's a door at the bottom of the steps as they snake around to the left again at a 90-degree angle before reaching a door.
I want to like slowly open the door.
You slowly open the door. Make me a sanity check for what you see.
Oh damn it!
Here we go. Well, here y'all go.
You lose 0 points of sanity as you open the door to a room, which is pretty bad looking. There is a man at the far side of the room, slumped over, with a horrific looking forehead. To the left, you spot Dawn and the lawyer tied up. This entire room has blood all over the walls, in particularly heavy concentrations around the man slumped over. On the walls, written in said blood, are things such as, "For the blessed knowledge," "Blood for the truest of gods,"
Blood for the
"I
blood
am immortal."
Oh my god.
gods.
Blood for the blood gods.
Okay,
Remind-
so Casey is going to take that immortal thing a bit literally, and she is going to keep her flashlight on the guy who is supposedly dead. And she's just
Well-
kind of like
He
eyeing...
looks up at you.
Doesn't the other two have to make sanity rolls too?
Nope, because they were in here. And
No. Casey and Fuyu, because they followed me.
Oh, they're following you. Are you informing them before they get into the room of what they're about to see?
Yes, I'm gonna tell them to be careful.
You two are the two of you are informed of what Thomas has seen, and therefore, as you are expecting it, you do not need to make sanity checks.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah, so
But it is very disturbing.
So at seeing like the "I am immortal" thing, yeah, Casey is very pointedly keeping her flashlight on the guy who is like supposedly dead.
And he looks up at you as you do, very, very slowly. It's less of that his face moves and more that his eyes turn and roll upward to look at you. He has a very, very strange smile on his face. Not exactly one that you would associate with malice, but...
Guys?
And he makes a very guttural, giggly sound.
He's insane.
New people have come to witness this room. They don't often last long after witnessing it. Until he comes home.
Wait, they're in the basement. Hold up, I lost the plot. I was.
Yep,
Yeah,
they're
yep.
in the room with you, and Fuyu is untying you and the lawyer, Don.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Okay.
Yep.
You are very thirsty and hungry.
I'm more concerned about getting out of here than that currently.
The lawyer is too. And he basically looks to the three of you and says, "All right, so let's get out of here. Let's call the damn police or somebody. What the hell is this room?"
Boy, you have no idea.
You're right. We have no idea. We never dealt with this occult stuff before.
Yeah. This ain't our first rodeo. Honestly.
Adam, you're not there.
Oh yeah, shit. Shit, I completely forgot. Damn it.
That's why I gently just remind you.
Dark,
that Casey is there.
Dark, how far into the room are you? Because I know that Thomas would have gone into the room.
Yeah.
Are you like in the doorway, or are you like fully into the room?
Casey probably would have kind of stayed at the doorway upon seeing the "I am immortal," and then and that's the point where she would have kind of like just stopped moving and kept her flashlight on what was supposed to be a corpse.
Well,
The lawyer
honestly,
wants to
probably-
leave the room.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
want him to leave the room.
so you know how like if you're standing in a doorway, you kind of just like turn sideways for someone to pass by.
You're letting the lawyer leave?
I mean, leaving sounds like a good idea. Yes.
Maybe stay on like the property itself. And
The lawyer wants to leave the property and call the police.
No. You guys tell him police ain't gonna help with this shit.
He
Remind
wants to
him-
go and he never wants to come back.
Yeah, Casey is going to say,
Question.
I
Yes.
would
If the big bad has already left the building, can we even still do the ritual?
Hmm.
Don't start with this.
I mean, it's an important question to ask.
I was thinking it too.
It is, but that's gonna have to involve some piecing some puzzle pieces together. It's gonna require
guys can have that.
some intelligence.
What are you trying to say there?
I'm trying to say that, like I NPC'd you last time, you were actually very, very smart.
Okay.
It is time for you to prove that you are smart, and this time Fluff won't be around to shut you down.
All right.
All right, we are back, and so yeah, the lawyer wants to leave the room.
Okay. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna go with Adam's advice and try to push this.
Yeah, at least.
Well, okay. Yeah, so you're thinking about it, and based on what Casey said, you specifically remembered the name of the spell that she had that she described to you, because it sounded really, really weird the way it was written. Like you speak enough English to know that things aren't typically called bind/repel, but then you realize that word bind. That means to tie down to a place. Is it possible that your ritual binds the creature, or whatever the hell it might be, to a place? And that place, if you were to do it in like the living room or wherever, would be to this house. It sounds really, really weird to you, and you're wondering, you're sort of like tripping over yourself a little bit, trying to justify it in your head, but when you say it, even though it doesn't really make sense in the way you know the world, it makes sense based on how the name is written, that the spell would bind it to a place.
So we wouldn't necessarily have to do it here then. Just as long as it's
Done some.
a building, a location to bind it to.
Yes, but at this point, you're starting to get close to 9 p.m. You've got 3 hours until you have to do it.
Not only that, but wouldn't it make sense to bind it to a place where it's so you don't have to like go and like I mean, I don't know. My brain's gone. I'm trying to think.
You're good.
It's
Oh.
um like
I mean-
would it make a difference if the creature was further away from the place you're trying to bind it to? Would it even work if it's not at least somewhat near the vicinity?
You don't
Oh.
you don't know. You don't have the skill necessary to determine that.
That's why I'm just bringing it up for something for players to think.
Hmm.
Well, you don't have much time to reconsider either way.
Oh, it's like right here. It's all right in front of us. We could do it right here.
That's the extra information you get from the hard success. You don't have much time to reconsider. This place is probably as good as any. And it's a bit fitting, you know?
We should tie the lawyer back up.
No, wait. What about the
Are you
guy
saying that
that's-
out loud?
No. Think about that. Actually, wait a minute. What about the guy that's like literally just fucked up there? I mean, like
We
he
don't
would be-
know if that guy's smart though.
You can tell by the way he speaks that he is not.
Okay then.
Okay,
He
see,
seems
we can't.
he seems like barely able to speak, which is really weird to you. This guy looks to be like in his 50s. He should have communication skills. He looks like he barely knows how to speak English, and he looks from here.
So we can't use weirdo sloppy dude in the corner.
Yeah, you don't think he'll be able to do it? From your perspective, either you call someone over here real soon, you'll use the lawyer, or you use one of you guys.
I don't want to use Dawn though. I don't want to use Dawn.
Or anyone.
Well,
What? Prick
God.
lawyer it is.
Yeah, I want to tie the lawyer back up.
You
Done.
could
In the middle.
lawyer, or you could,
You have rope on you, don't you? Believe you
Me?
do. Thomas.
Why don't we just use the rope that he was just previously bound in?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fuyu is actually ahead of you on that. And passes you the rope.
Yes.
And Dawn, you see Thomas approaching the lawyer. Psychology roll.
Well.
What is
okay.
he doing?
How did you double roll? What the fuck?
Oh. Oops. I
What
must
is-
have double clicked.
You see Thomas approaching the lawyer with the rope.
I think I'm also gonna want to get out of here, so I haven't been told what's going on. About this whole
Are you letting
ritual
Dawn?
thing.
Are you letting Dawn out of the room?
Dawn? Yeah.
Dawn,
Actually, no.
Yeah,
We should probably explain what's happening first.
Just
Yeah, we could-
explain
we
it to
could
Dawn
explain it
offhand,
to him.
Okay, explain it to Dawn offhand, like in another room. Okay, just as an idea.
Yeah, we can
I would
explain it
trust
to him.
you guys. If you take me to a room, I'll follow you. I just trust you guys at this point. Y'all saved my life.
Yeah, let's have Fuyu. Let's have NPC Fuyu. Explain to Dawn what's going on.
Dawn, listen. This thing, look. I know it's really, really weird and stuff. Like I know that my stuff with my frog. I genuinely think he has like superpowers and stuff. But this is kind of like one of those things where it's like I heard what they were talking about with the thing, the thing that we have to expel. She turns to Casey's like, is that the word to expel it?
Perhaps someone else should explain it to me.
Casey kind of like does a kind of gesture. Yeah, that word works.
We have to expel this creature thing that's in the house. And there's only one way to do it. We gotta do a ritual and kill someone. Someone real smart. And she makes she makes a little glance over to the lawyer, which he doesn't notice.
Good.
Who has the
Hold
silicone
up. And this is done out the room, right?
Yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
confirm
She's
Okay.
Wait, what? Hold on. I thought you were asking if you were out the room.
Yeah, I asked if we're out the room. Me and
Yeah.
Fulu.
You are out of earshot of the lawyer. She's talking a bit more softly than I can in this little voice.
Little voice.
All right. I'm going to go back into the basement. And I am going. Who's there again? Sorry, I forgot. Who's
There's
here.
Dark and Randy. So there's Thomas and Casey.
Yep.
I'm gonna basically say wait.
You are told to wait. Anything else you're doing? Or saying?
I'm gonna ask, is this... What the fuck do you mean, essentially? I thought I took sanities.
Fuyu's the one who told you what was...
Mm-hmm.
Bear in mind,
But they know. He's walking
Yeah,
through
they
them with
know.
rope. I'm smart enough to put 2 and 2 together, I think. If not, I need a roll for it. Let me know.
Yeah, at this point, you can tell that Thomas is positioning himself around a very, like, nervous lawyer behind him, which the lawyer actually doesn't notice because he's so, like, kind of focused on this room. So, yeah, you can kind of tell that the lawyer is the person that's probably gonna fight it. If you wish to stop that from happening, you are going to have to do something. because it's
Question. I've been with the lawyer for a while at this point.
he
And
uses
as what happened is I got knocked out from behind. Well, I turned around and got knocked out.
yeah, you know 100%.
At,
What?
at some point, I would have asked what happened afterwards. What did he say?
He would have told you that he tried to escape and was caught.
So the fucker would have left me in a heartbeat.
Well, I mean, the guy was tall and he was armed and he literally just one-shotted you. So,
He got a sneak
he
attack.
also
That's
had
different.
blood on his mask. He was a fucking psycho.
I don't respect the lawyer right now. He would have ditched my ass and not even fault. Don cares about standing up for what he thinks right.
He honestly thought you were dead after that, the way you fell.
No, I wouldn't say anything at that point.
Okay. Randy.
I proceed to time back up.
He is not expecting this, but he is going to resist. You are going to need to grapple with him.
Alright.
Do you have the fighting brawl skill?
I think it's like fighting. I think it's all the way to
Yeah,
the right.
it would be
Character
just
sheet.
like fighting, I think.
Yeah, brawl.
Yeah,
I got
brawl. It would-
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, there it is. Alright.
Luckily, you are skilled in this. You aren't exactly able to tie it, but you have wrestled him to the floor. He is exceptionally confused and yelping. What are you doing? I want to go. I want to go home. Why did you untie me if you're about to... And,
Sorry, man. Nothing personal. We gotta do this.
You're kind of like expending your entire self to like keeping him still because he is wrestling, or actually he is supposed to oppose this. So I actually have to roll an oppose thing. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Rab,
Yeah.
no. Oh.
I'm
You
gonna
said
say
his name
he is
again.
I'm gonna say he is completely
Damn it.
unskilled in this because his profession is nothing about this. So this is just a flat 25. So he needs like 12 or less. Oh yeah, he this man skipped arm and leg day. Okay, this man goes down like a chump. He is far more concerned with pleading for mercy than fighting back.
Finally, a fumble going our way.
Well,
Is that
that's
a
one
fumble?
off from being a fumble, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's
I
so
was gonna
bad it
say.
doesn't matter. Yeah, so somebody else is going to have to tie him up, but he's pretty much pacified.
Hey, Casey. Wanna tie him up?
Just
Anybody
words
wanna
of
yeah,
tie him
advice
up?
sure.
When
Uh,
wait a minute,
actually,
words-
no. Casey is going to not taking her eyes off of the pseudo corpse. She is not looking away from this fucking thing. She's
Alright.
it's kind of like the me and the
How-
Dorothy from
Does-
last scenario. So
He is just like he's kind of like smiling, but like his mouth is like as if like he's expending all of his brain power to make facial emotions. Like he barely reacts to like the changing situation, but like his face changes anyway, as if like it follows no pattern of what he's recognizing, if he even is.
Oh.
If any of
Casey,
if any of
without-
you have any medicine skill, maybe you could tell what's going on here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no.
I got
Uh,
a 1.
I have a little bit.
You can try.
man, if only. Damn it.
Nothing.
What is wrong with you? See his forehead is horrifically deformed. It looks horrible. But you've never really seen this kind of injury. It looks kind of like a bruise and expansion and contraction and there's so many different things like revolving to a confluence of some injury that you've never really seen. It confuses the hell out of you.
In
It's
other
pretty
words,
much-
it looks like someone's first Blender model.
Oh my god. Is anybody gonna help me tie up this guy?
Fuyu will.
Alright.
Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea to tie up the that drying corpse while at it.
And
The-
at this
Pseudo-
point, the lawyer realizes that something is very, very bad, and he's yelling for help.
I can't watch. I'm
We
gonna walk
gotta
out the
gag
room.
him.
Yeah, I'd say it's best for you to do so, dude.
We gotta gag him too. Somebody shove something in his mouth.
Jesus.
Non-sexually.
Oh, God.
Shut up, Hex.
This is purely on a business.
you-
This is
you-
purely business.
Yeah, you're able to manage to find something to gag him. Now all the room is filled with is.
Honestly, I was expecting you guys to say something when he was saying they came in through the back door.
Oh my
You know what?
god.
You know what? And
Okay.
Dawn has a labeled version of the map where I actually made that joke on the labeling of the map.
Yeah, let's put Uwu at the back door.
Yeah.
God. God damn. Okay.
So
Don's not watching this. He can't.
Who has the silica powder?
I think I did.
you do. Fluff has the box.
Because
I had the silicon powder, and
Yeah.
Fluff has the
No. Adam had the liquid.
Yeah. You have the
Oh.
Adam had
box.
the liquid. I had the box, and I think Thomas had the silica powder.
I don't remember
Yep.
every.
All right. So everything you need for the ritual.
No, I still have the silicone powder because I put it in my medicine bag because it was
Yeah.
glass. I didn't want to break it, so I have it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
I was gonna
Well,
say.
You
Oh,
guys are
crap.
gonna have to find Fluff.
Okay, hold on.
Me
Yeah,
and
hold on.
Fluff.
I want to say this in character. All right, guys. Did anybody bring the silica powder?
Oh.
No. God damn it.
This is when you get
Come
like
on, guys.
fisheye blank
Exactly.
stares from everybody.
Well, better go and get it.
And before you leave, Rosalyn, I should have done this earlier, but Rosalyn was going to make a roll on their spot hidden with the room.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, so Rosalyn spots a table that you guys have ignored near where the guy is. You are all more concerned about all the blood on the wall and the writing and just the slumped over guy himself. But on the table, there's a blood-stained book. There. Rosalyn goes over to pick it up. And this book, I will describe it, even though it is Rosalyn picking it up. This book is only somewhat thicker than the journal from Bondel that you possess. The cover is a soft brown leather, stained deeply with darkened blotches of blood. Through a couple of the blotches, she can make out the title of the book, Visions from the Knowing Eye.
Ooh.
This book would take her 7 weeks to fully study.
There you go.
Hmm.
Loot time.
That's
And she pockets it.
Ching.
that'd be useful. All right, so I'm gonna
She also notes the author's name is Louis D. McCallion. So, you guys need the powder that Fluff has. Fluff has ran into the woods.
along with me.
Yeah, and they have like a 10 or so minute head start on you.
Let's think here.
So at this point, we're going to... Are you guys following them?
Is
Trying to
Fluffy
find him?
here?
Can we take a break for a second? I need to go to the bathroom and see what my dog's barking at.
Okay. Hey, we returned. In the downtime, Mr. Thomas has decided to start destroying everything wooden in the house with his axe like a maniac to get more wood to try to fortify the place up.
So you're breaking wood to get more wood? That doesn't seem like a good idea.
No, he's breaking like the furniture. He's like destroying beds and wardrobes to get planks.
Makes sense to me.
But yeah, what's up, Fluff?
I said that makes sense to me.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of you, Fluff, I think this is not a good idea if we keep going in like this, man. Like, I genuinely think this is not a good idea.
I agree.
Oh, so are you guys gonna stop before you get too far into the forest?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Okay.
honestly thinking if like
I mean,
like,
Adam can bring up. Wait, this seems like a trap, and
genuinely,
like,
yeah.
and like could take a second to try to convince Floyd of the timing, so that Floyd is starting to think clearly rather than
Yeah.
thinking like a soldier.
So-
Emotionally.
So
Don't
yeah,
worry.
the reason I asked for the time frame is because there's going to be 10 minutes before others start following after you. So I want to know how much of the time will this take.
I mean,
so that I
however long
can
until they
properly
can
sequence things.
I
However
say we
long
probably
until they
be like writing for a minute, and Adam can like stop and probably take like another minute or two to convince
Convince.
Floyd.
All right, then Dawn and Fuyu don't even need to try to find you guys if you're as you're walking back.
Cool.
But
Okay.
yeah, you guys see the others.
Oh, hey guys.
Tell him about the
I'm just gonna take the liberty to say, hey, you guys just like bumbled for a little bit to make sure the times work out. Just as a
fine,
little
yeah, I mean,
creative
like,
liberty.
Hey, you know what? I totally understand it. It's totally
So
necessary for
yeah,
this kind of thing.
you meet Dawn and Fuyu, and Fuyu starts chastising you about how you guys tried to leave Dawn behind.
Look,
Well-
look. It was Fluff. You know what, Fluffy? I'm not gonna try to pin the blame on Fluff. Look, Fluff's a war veteran. She's had to tend to medical aid
Okay.
like by instinct, or at least. Do you want to speak up for yourself, or do you want me to help?
They, you can keep going, but I'm
They.
the
Oh,
they,
I'm
and
so sorry.
Yeah, it's
Fuck. I
fine.
forgot about the they part.
it's fine.
Sorry, but yeah, it's their instinct in order to pretty much react onto the scene and help whoever's in need, man. So, it was basically just a instinct moment. Luckily, I managed to pull her out of it, considering the logic of it. Lord knows the kind of messed up shit we might see later down the pipeline. But let's get let's get the hell back in the house so
Wait.
before we can try to help.
Can I give Dawn a look over?
Dawn appears to be fine except for being dehydrated and slightly peckish looking.
I'm going to reach in my bag because remember I bought those snacks for the road trip, but then they wouldn't have all gone away. So I have something that he could have in my bag, like in my
Dawn-
medical bag. But
Dawn-
in the duffel bag I had.
Dawn, you receive a tasty granola bar.
Oh shit! Thanks, Yank. Sorry, I was zoned out completely. I just heard my name.
You're good.
I was like,
Wow.
Hey, you know what? In these
Wow.
trying times, let's just put our what was it? Our prejudices aside, okay? We're
Yank
kind of
isn't a prejudice thing. It just says Northerner.
okay. All right.
Right now, I do have some respect for you guys. Y'all saved my life.
Throughout this conversation, you hear the sounds of wooden destruction coming from the house.
And who might that be?
Look at the chat, guys.
You could
Uh-oh.
Here's Johnny. Here's Tommy.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
But yeah. So yeah, who's making all that racketeering? Better not be that monster.
What
in
the
there.
hell is that noise?
It sounds like wood being absolutely shattered.
Hang on, what was it? Did Randy tell Fuyu before heading out he was gonna take care of the house or not?
Probably not. I think they started running off after you, and then you guys have popped out of the forest. That's
Okay.
how I'll describe that.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's just go back in there. Oh crap!
It's the fort? Wait.
Wait, the house. Fuck, my bad.
Okay.
And then, wait. House. Wait, is it fort or house? Wait, I'm an idiot. Wait, what?
Do you want to pursue the noise now that there are 4 of you, or do you want to?
I want to go back to that house because I then realized, oh shit, Fluffy. What was it? The powder.
Hmm.
We were not prepared.
The powder, they don't have it. If they what was it? If they wanted to do the ritual or at least get it set up just in time, they don't have any materials. They're literally screwed.
Ah, shit. You're right.
Yeah, let's get
I
the fuck
didn't-
back in there. We gotta quickly reconvene.
Yeah.
An essential stampede of 4 people come running back into the house, Casey. It is all of your friends gathered together.
As I am chopping wood, I look up. Hey guys!
Hey! Okay, so I thought it was a monster. Apparently, it's just Thomas
No.
wrecking the Hevel.
I need you, Adam.
Honestly, after the first house, I feel like every session we're gonna have just one moment of Thomas just breaking shit with his axe.
You know what?
Yeah, Adam, you see that Thomas has started work on what looks like very poorly and uneducatedly done barricades.
You know what? I'm just gonna take
I
a
was
first look glance at it.
stockpiling.
Okay,
I haven't
if it
put
was a
up any
stockpile,
barricades. Yeah, there's just a
if it's
pile of
stockpile,
wood. Like,
I won't laugh my ass off. Then I'm not gonna
I
laugh my
mean,
ass
to
off.
be fair, this is the dream team when it comes to reinforcements because one's a lumberjack who can effectively get as much wood as he can, and the other one's a carpenter. So this is the dream team.
But Thomas has been trying to do the carpentry job and is doing a very poor mock-up of what essentially looks like COD Zombies barricades here. Okay.
oh my
This,
god.
this is a very poor recreation.
Hey, Adam, you could help me out here.
Oh yeah, of course. So what are you trying to do? Are you trying to make like a barricade for that? Oh, for the incoming people in case of this ritual might get broken. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Hang on. Let me go ahead and help you out with that.
All right, and Adam, you can make a architecture roll for this.
You got it.
Wait, doesn't he have a woodworking skill?
Yeah, but you're doing the woodworking. Or
Architecture.
you-
Wait, I'm
yeah,
just chopping
architecture
up.
or which one?
Okay, you're just tough. Oh fuck.
I was stockpiling. I didn't put up any barricades.
Hey, on the
well,
bright side, I mean, at least we do have a lot of materials just in case if I fuck up a roll.
Yeah, actually,
Let's
he's
just
got.
around-
So I'll say this is, and this also comes as a result of his really pristine axe that still has its effectiveness from that. So
Sweet.
you are going to have advantage on this because you have a lot of material to work with, so mistakes are not too much of a concern.
Awesome. All right, architecture.
Yes, unless there's a better skill.
Let me look around. Let me look.
What?
So accounting.
I will say,
You have you have survival
Alright.
crafting, but you're not really trying to craft anything.
we also are surrounded by wood, so if they need more.
Oh my god, you want me to
Yeah,
come chop trees
yeah.
down?
You know what? You know what? This is the first here. You can have architecture with 2 bonus dice here. You can have double advantage.
All right.
There, you are drowning in wood right here. The
So
only,
just make a roll on
in fact,
architecture?
yeah. The only concern here that you have to fight against is time, really. But you have
Okay.
a decent bit of that too.
Something I do want to point out, that is what she said, that you are drowning in wood.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's not the right
but unfortunately,
orifice.
it's not morning. Hey, it's not morning yet.
So basically, roll your architecture 3 times, and you only have to pass it once.
All right.
Fail.
Boom!
Yeah, okay.
25,
Okay,
that's
that's fucking close. All right, don't do that again.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I know.
I thought I was gonna keep going up.
You make it work. You're kind of pushing the time limit a little, but I will say by about 10:30, you have the barricades mostly done.
Cool.
Should we have somebody getting the silica powder pattern made or situating the
I
lawyer?
would have handed it to Casey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys going like I'll be just like barricading the house up just in case of like the crowds come in. So you guys go and do whatever you need while I do all this shit.
Yeah.
God dang it, cat.
Yeah. Oh, when it comes to ritual time, be sure to have those anesthetics, or was it, I forgot, what was it, impairments?
Face mask.
Intoxicants.
Face mask.
and intoxicants.
Before the
Well,
silica powder.
Yeah, the silicon powder is why you have face masks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will say you
Everyone
all
equip
put
it.
on your face masks like good social distancing citizens.
Indeed.
So,
We're employing proper precautions.
Deploying precaution.
Well,
and
employing
at around 10, by the way, Fluff and
Yep.
and Adam, as you even first enter the room, you see the lawyer tied up in the middle of the room. He looks very scared.
So
I'm not
I
entering the
guess we
house
have our
if he-
guy, huh?
Yep. I don't particularly like him anyways.
Look, okay. Look, sir, I'm genuinely sorry for what we have to do. But honestly, do not hold... Sir.
Sorry,
maybe
not
they'll-
sorry.
Look, you know, hang on. Maybe in another life, we could
He's
just
crying.
enjoy... Maybe in another life, we could have just been nice roommates, just enjoying life, doing dishes and laundry.
Let's not talk, because if you talk, it's gonna get worse.
You know what? Good point. I'll stop. I'll just...
Damn, y'all are some cold motherfuckers. My God.
Well, I mean, like, I want to be
I
nice
can't
to him, but I
humanize
don't
my
wanna-
victim now. Oh God.
Well, the thing is, if I humanize, shit will hit the fan. It's just a matter of, like, look, I'm sorry, but it's business. We have to do what we
No,
have to do.
don't say that. Just don't. Just
Poor-
give a sympathy nod and move the fuck on.
Poor
Okay,
Brenda's about to
okay,
lose
okay.
both family members here.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, I'll
I
roll with
mean,
Fluff's decision on that one. I'll just roll with Fluff.
And as Adam is working hard on the barricades, Dark is probably preparing herself, mentally sealing herself to lead this thing, as I assume that she will choose to be the one leading it. This is actually an important choice, so you should choose who is leading
Fluff?
the thing.
Fuck
Well,
my-
I'm the only one who
Uh,
has any knowledge with the
no.
occult, so
I mean, Floyd could walk up to Casey and say, "Hey, you have a choice. I know this is your area of expertise, but if you need, I could do it instead, and you could just
Nope.
make sure."
nope. You can't
Oh, I fucking can't. That's right. I
Why?
forgot about.
because
my
of the high
intelligence is high.
intelligence.
Oh.
It has to be of average or below.
Yeah. Well, no, the only requirement for that is that the person who performs the sacrifice, which does not have to be the leader.
Yeah.
Oh, the person that the
Yeah.
blade tastes the brain.
Well, no. So the person who gets sacrificed must be high education. The
Yeah,
person
yeah.
who does the sacrifice must have 60 or less. So
Okay.
that means 4 of you qualify to be the one who performs it, and the lawyer qualifies as your sacrifice, plus 2 of you if you decide to be really mean and just go, oh well, I'll trade my life for his, or something like that.
So, Floyd would walk up to Casey and be like, I can help if needed. I know I can't actually do the sacrificing bit, but I can at least help with the other stuff if you need help.
And I'd say, Casey, if you want me to do it, hold my axe, I will.